The SmackDown's Women's Championship is going to be defended at WrestleMania 33 by Alexa Bliss. Because of all of the backstabbing that has gone on with the heel division of SmackDown, with Mickie James turning on Alexa Bliss, Natalya walking out on Alexa Bliss, Carmella basically saying that she's better than Alexa Bliss, and only having one babyface in that and Becky Lynch. Daniel Bryan as well as Shane McMahon had to step out and basically say that Alexa Bliss was going to be able to have to defend her championship against the entire SmackDown division. But in this, it was said by Daniel Bryan that that Alexa Bliss would have to compete against all available women that are going to be at WrestleMania. The backstory to this is, of course, that Naomi won the Women's Championship by beating Alexa Bliss in a stunning, I guess you can say, underdog moment with her whole Feel the Glow campaign. And then as soon as she won the title, was forced to relinquish it, much like Finn Balor back at SummerSlam because of injury. I have always thought that there was a little bit something funny to the Naomi injury. Of course, that WWE was really thinking that Naomi had what it took to be the SmackDown's Women's Champion. Of course, if you go back to Talking Smack, Daniel Bryan asking if she was going to be able to dance her way down to the stage at WrestleMania, thinking that she was going to be a part of WrestleMania once she got there. Of course, there's been a lot of rumors of WWE going out and trying to sign or at least bring in outside, sort of from the past women's superstars. Probably the biggest name that's been out there in the rumors is that Kelly Kelly. People have thought that Kelly Kelly has even gone as far to sign a 3-year deal to come back to the company. This would be a great way for her to be able to walk into WrestleMania and the SmackDown brand. I honestly think that Kelly Kelly is going to be at WrestleMania. I think that she might be a part of this match. There's no way in hell that I think that Kelly Kelly is going to be coming back to WrestleMania on a 3-year deal. If she does come back for a one-time appearance that becomes 2, maybe becomes 3, I can see that happening, much like the Spirit Squad who came back to SmackDown. No way I think that Kelly Kelly's going to be hanging around WWE for 3 years. She had her run in WWE. She has left. She's gone on to become some sort of a reality television superstar. I honestly don't know if she will keep on going with that, or if the show is even on television. I'm not sure. Definitely with the show not being featured on E and not being a part of Total Divas or Total Bellas, I don't know if she will be featured on her show with wrestling. I don't think that they would want 2 different competing reality shows to be there, but maybe if that show did get canceled, was no longer on, I think it was called Wags or something like that, or maybe I'm getting it completely screwed up. 9 out of 10 people won't even know what I'm talking about, or if I made a mistake. But if that show was canceled, is no longer on, hell, maybe they could do something where Kelly Kelly could be brought into the company and then put on to Total Bellas, seeing how she does have a friendship with Maurice. They've been featured in a lot of Instagram photos, even when both of them weren't in the company. They are friends who like to hang out. I think that, honestly, Kelly Kelly was a part of that group with the Bellas and Maurice and Eve, who basically said that they were leaving WWE and would not come back unless WWE sort of had up the game of paying the women superstars more. The Bellas ended up, breaking that agreement and coming back for WrestleMania 29 to be a part of Total Bellas. And, there's been a little bit of heat. Maria has even talked about that in the past. But Maria is somebody who could be brought into this match. Asuka is somebody that could be brought up from developmental onto the SmackDown brand, and this would be an easy way to ease her way in. Hopefully they use Asuka just as strong as she was in developmental. I don't want her winning every single match and going on a Goldberg-style streak when she makes it to WWE. That's something that they always do with people from NXT, is they bring them up to the main roster and they go on this 3 or 4 month long, undefeated streak that they get built up to the point of now how are they going to lose, and it's almost like they can't lose because they've been built up so strong in the past. I would love to see Alexa win this match. I would love to see Mickie James win this match and have a WrestleMania moment after being gone since WrestleMania 26. Becky Lynch or even Carmella have this. This is one I don't really have a prediction for as of right now. But, check back with me later. I'm sure that I got to make a pick. But as of right now, I got to say I'm in the corner of Alexa Bliss keeping the championship.